good? Welcome to the tree house. Listen, if you have not liked and subscribed to my channel, I don't know what y'all waiting on because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
So let's get into it. However you wanna do it, keep it cute or ruthless. I got steppers that got bazookas. Shoot 'em up, spit 'em out, and I stepped on 'em. They say two on 'em, make 'em right, but one left gon' get 'em gone.
Listen, y'all, it wouldn't be fair if I don't tell y'all how to heal yourself. So here it goes. Most of us has experienced some sort of childhood trauma. Some not as harsh or traumatic as others, but pain is pain, right? Trauma is trauma. So whatever it is that you feel like you missed or was missing as a child, you then be the parent to yourself and give you what you needed. Do y'all understand that? Okay, so what do I mean? Say, for instance, you needed a lot of attention and you didn't get that, or admiration, or confidence, or support, and you didn't get that, or you feel like that would have made a difference, then you give that to yourself. So what does that mean? It might mean sometimes you look real immature, meaning if you in a park swinging by yourself, because you are healing your inner child. So you don't have to do it by yourself because most of y'all have kids. So here's what you do when you have kids. Play with them. Now, one thing I can tell you about my mama, she did used to do that kind of stuff with us. Like, she'll get on the floor and play jacks with us. My mama taught us how to play spades. My mama taught us how to play cards. Period, because she liked to play cards. She liked to. She played pity pad. Y'all know how the people had them games, them card games at their house, and they be gambling. She liked to do that. We spent the many a days at people's house sleep on their floor, child, in the projects, because they was playing cards for that money. And that money came in handy for some people. So I'm not being judgmental, so don't take it like that. You know, y'all get offended at everything a person say. But anyways, back to this healing your inner child. You got to get it to yourself. You got to go to the water park. You got to go play baseball. Y'all see Mike Tyson still boxing. That means because he never stopped really training himself. Because sometimes when you stop using stuff, that's when you lose stuff. So if you was a good basketball player, don't give up on playing basketball, because here's the thing that y'all don't realize. Exercise is a form of meditation. And some of y'all stop doing it and stop doing the things that brought you joy, exercise, a time that your mind could be free and wander. That's sometimes when the spirit can feel you. You understand that? Some of us stay in aggressive situations, so you always feeling like you rah-rah. That ain't normal. You don't supposed to live in all the time survival or paranoid or whatever. But that's inner child, because some people that's paranoid all the time, they didn't feel safe as a child. So they always think somebody out to get them. You understand that? So when you identify what it is that's hanging you up, you get it to yourself. But the problem is a lot of us look to other people to fill voids that's within you. How that makes sense? How can I expect a man to come into my life and fill a void in my heart that he didn't put there? So first of all, he not going to even know where to start. He going to be like, well, I didn't put it there, so I really don't know what to heal. He going to just be throwing. That's just like shooting blanks and hoping they hit. Like, okay, if I do this, then maybe she going to be satisfied. And half of the time, the woman don't know exactly where that hole is. That's why people been telling y'all to know self. Because how can you fix what you don't know is broke? Or you don't know where it hurt at. But if you never say nothing, if you don't never speak it, you don't never write it, then you ain't going to know where it hurt at. You have to go within you. Because you have to heal you. Nobody can make you happy. They can come in and add to your happiness, but they ain't coming in and just be like, okay, bam, I'm going to pop my fingers and this person going to be happy. Because let me tell you something. When a person got it on their mind not to be happy, it don't matter what you do for them, they ain't going to be happy. If they tell you jump on one left foot and you jump on that foot, if it's internally happiness not in them, That's not going to be good enough. They're going to tell you ain't doing that right. They're going to want you to jump on the right foot. Jump on the right foot. You will steadily be jumping through hoops trying to please people that's never going to be pleasable because not being pleased is within them. Does that make sense? That's why you don't care about what people think. You get out there and play baseball with them kids. They would enjoy that because that's quality time. But no, y'all send the kids out y'all way. Sometimes the kids is the key to you healing you. If you needed a whole bunch of leave me alone and you had an overbearing parent, then give yourself a whole bunch of leave me alone. You give it to you. But let the anger go because holding on to it, because sometimes the people didn't even know they hurt you. They was doing what they was taught. That's what generational curses is. So you holding on to it sometimes and the people don't even know what you mad at. They don't even remember that. So you have to heal and let go. And sometimes you do have to confront things. Sometimes you do have to speak it out loud and say, you know what? I was abused as a kid. That hit me one day. Like, I got to thinking about some stuff. I was like, you know, that's child abuse. I ain't talking about just no whooping. I'm talking about to get your head put in the toilet. That is child abuse. But all my life, I never really looked at it like that. I was just like, well, I turned out good. I don't know about the rest of them. And that's when you call yourself like becoming like what they call that when you start feeling sorry for your abusers and relating to them. It's like most of us have been through that. Like we got to sit around people that used to try to knock our head off. But if we don't do it, then we the wrong people. You see how backwards this is? I told y'all they done flipped the world where they had everything that was wrong was right and everything right was wrong. The scales are being balanced, trust and believe that, and they will be. But I want y'all to be happy. So this is what I'm telling you. That's the key right there. Don't worry about nobody else but you. In this whole world, your healing is what's most important because if your cup not feel full, you can't feel nobody else's. And I know y'all hear this type of stuff all the time, but it's true. You just got to try it, baby, and see. Healing is your responsibility. Can't nobody come in and make you better. You got to do that for you. And the way you do that, play with your inner child, baby. Color, paint, run. Go running in the rain. Go walking in the rain. Go outside with no shoes on and put your feet in the mud. And let it, whatever you want it to do. If you don't want to get no haircut, just don't get no damn haircut. Whatever it is you feel like was hindering you, do the opposite. But do it to you, not to hurt you. You can't drink it away. You can't smoke it away. It's going to still be in there until you heal it away. You heal it away. And yeah, you can pray, but it got to be some action. How you expect God to jump in the fight? You won't even swing. That's like saying, wait till my brother get here. But the whole time the people bopping you upside the head and you ain't even paint you. I'm not jumping in that. No, you got to swing first and then I'm going to come swing with you. But I ain't swinging for everybody. See, I done did that swinging for everybody. And you know what that got me? Right here in this treehouse talking to y'all. You know, people will drain you half to death and won't think nothing about it. And get mad if you take your doggone energy back like you owe that to them. And that's another thing I want to talk about. You know why a lot of these people entitled? Because y'all let them beg as kids. I can't stand it. You ever seen somebody's child come around you and they be like, I want it. And the parents sitting there seeing you ain't giving it to them and they ain't telling their child to stop. They just letting them keep on. You know why they doing that? Because they want you to give it to their child. But what you create right there is an entitled child that think that everything's supposed to be given to them just because they say wham, wham. And what that's going to do for you is have you looking crazy. Have your children being one of the P. Dirty victims. Because they flashing stuff in front of their face that they think they want. And now you done got taken advantage of. See, we got to get back to having morals and integrity. And it's going to start with first telling your kids that money don't make you, baby. You make it. Money don't make nobody, okay? Money don't make you important. You just got money. You could just go get whatever you buy, whatever you want to buy, but it don't give you nothing on the inside. It don't give you no love. It don't give you no real substance. You understand that this is a tool in life to make your happiness a little easier. But it also can do the same thing, because guess what? It's polarity. That same thing that can make you smile can make you cry. So stay in your lane. Stop trying to be fitting in with people that don't fool with you. I keep telling y'all that. And even if you get money, the people that come around you don't mean they like you. That mean they want to be seen with you because you have money. Or they want an opportunity with you. They want something. Those are opportunities. Okay? So stop teaching your kids to beg, y'all. That's not cute. That is not cute. And that's telling them the wrong stuff. That's not teaching them the right things in life. Sometimes you won't have everything. Just like I was reading, I seen where Boosie went to a school in Baton Rouge and gave tickets to his kids with the best graded, how they worded it, graded kid. I'm reading the comments and somebody put, why not give all the kids tickets? Well, to the person who wrote that, why don't you take your money and go pay for the rest of the kids that he didn't take care of? How about that? Because y'all always got something to say, but don't do nothing to help nothing. And soon as somebody do it, y'all got all this criticism. That is horrible. And that tells me that y'all mama didn't teach you this either. If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. See, people was telling me that stuff. They was telling me that. Now, I'm not going to say I'm perfect, because sometimes I see stuff and I be like, and I be like, now, you know that ain't your business. I talk to me like that. Let them people do what they want to do. I tell this to myself, okay, because that ain't my business. I done carried enough burdens that wasn't mine. I'm not picking up no extra ones. I mean that. So I don't care how they try to project them. They stand on one foot, hop on the other one with your hair sticking straight up. I said no. I'm not carrying no burdens for nobody else. I'm not taking on nobody else's energy or karma, period. Today, tomorrow, next week, never. Got it? Them days over. But I can say what I want to say because I got an opinion just like everybody else got one, okay? Because I got a brain and it works. So anyways, y'all, that's just not a good look. Like, it's not teaching your kids nothing. It's teaching them. But see, this is what parents do. Parents become the extension of their kids. So sometimes when the parent feel like people wasn't catering to them, what people do for their kids, it's almost like they feel like they did it for them. Like, yeah, he only did that because of me. No, they might have just did that because they want to give it to the little girl. And that comes from unhealed people. Because then if you would have gave yourself what you needed as a child, you wouldn't be using your child as a pawn for people to give stuff to her so you can be satisfied. Do you understand that? Now you teaching her the wrong thing. Now she gonna be a you when she get your age and jacking up some other little child. That's what a generational curse is, in case y'all didn't understand. Please stop. It's not cute. People can do for your kid if they choose to, but that's not a requirement. That's your child. You had that child. Okay? So be grateful if people do for your kids, but don't expect that. And so if your child is asking somebody more than once for their stuff and they ain't gave it to them, that means they don't want to give it to them and they just don't want to be mean to tell your child no. Stop begging. Okay? So since they don't want to tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all because I love y'all for real and I don't want y'all out here looking crazy and the people talking about y'all behind y'all back. Stop that and your begging child. Your begging bad kids. Okay? Stop that. And teach them kids discipline because that's what you needed. Teach those kids how to be disciplined because that's going to help them in the long run. Now, let me tell you something. When they get a certain age and they just don't want to listen, then you got to let them go because they have to venture out to learn on their own. They got to bump their head. Some of them choose to do it at early ages. Some of them choose to do it at later ages. But your role changes as you get older and they get older. You move as more as you still going to be the parent. See, when I say that, people be like, oh, he's still my. You still the parent. But your role kind of switch as more as an advisor. Like they should be able to call you and be like, Mom, this is my two choices. What you think? And not have to worry about you saying, oh, you need to do this. Just, okay, well, this is my opinion. Like whichever you do, I'm going to support you because the end result got to be what they got to face. You understand that? Not you. That might be something that they see that you don't see. So anyways. I just want to get in here and talk to y'all for a minute because I love y'all. And just let y'all know, if you spend more time with your kids and doing what your kids are doing, like playing the game with them, playing jacks, jump rope, hopscotch, All those good things that we used to do. Hula hoop. My mama taught me how to hula hoop. She used to hula hoop with us. I remember one time my grandmother and her brother's wife, which they was, her grandkids and my cousins, they the same age. So anyway, it was two grandmas. They was out there shooting basketball with us one day. Like kids. Like they was literally, like not really just shooting, but they shot the ball a couple of times. Like out there. We was all around. They had a basketball goal on the tree. And it had been there for years. And so that's where we used to shoot at. And they was out there shooting with us. Like those things are important. And kids will remember that. Y'all see, I just remember that. Kids remember that. That makes special bonds in their heart. You understand that? But it's also healing for you. You're never too old to heal your inner child. I love y'all for real. Peace.